Hey, good morning, Coach. My
Good
question
morning,
is
John.
the amount of players you guys have that can play both off the ball as well as come down on the line of scrimmage. And I was curious, how do you and Coach Clark kind of balance that time on the field or in meetings, whatever it is, with a player like Kyle Van Noy, who has so many snaps both on and off the ball in his past?
Yeah, I just think that, one of the awesome things about coaching here is we all coach defense. So we all get an opportunity to coach all our guys. And I think it's a staff full of guys who love to coach fundamentals and love coaching with each other. So it's something that as a group collectively, I think we all, at every position, to be honest with you, we all kind of incorporate our own philosophies and get the opportunity to coach all the guys. So it's been an awesome experience that way.
Alan?
Good morning. Welcome to South Florida.
Thanks, Alan.
I wanted to get your thoughts on what this opportunity means to you jumping from Michigan to the NFL.
It means the world to me. It's been a tremendous opportunity. And then the opportunity to coach for Coach Flores was something I was really, really excited about. It's a storied franchise. So the opportunity to come here, coach for him, coach at this place, and coach these players, it's been a fantastic experience so far. And it was something I was really, really looking forward to. I was really, really excited about it. And I've loved every minute of it.
Omar?
Well, Kyle Van Noy, he's got so many facets in terms of what he can do to his game. How much does he help this defense improve, and how many roles can he fill?
Well, I think Kyle, like you said, one of his great abilities is he's got a lot of multiplicity to his game. And I think him bringing that to our system, and we're a system that I think Coach Flores has done an incredible job, and Coach Boyer has done an incredible job through their careers of playing to the strengths of all their players, throughout their entire career. So we're obviously really, really excited to have him here. And I think he's going to be a great addition to our defense, and he's a great fit to what we do.
Joe Shad?
Hey, good to see you.
How you doing, Joe?
Good to see you. In college football, obviously, you have the no preseason game. And so I'm wondering, with you and a few other guys that are coming over from the college ranks, are there some things you can do to increase competitive reps, simulate competitive situations, scrimmaging? Because a lot of people think about that. You got to be ready to go. Michigan, Alabama, first game, national TV.
Sure.
In the NFL, we've always had the preseason. So what are your thoughts on that?
I think for guys coming from college, it's not much of a difference, So that might be an advantage for us. A guy like myself as a coach, it's something that's what getting ready, getting the guys ready through training camp. And I think Coach Flores has done a great job of managing everything up to this point, and really, really organized it in a way that our guys can get better every day. And it's been meticulously done. So I think he's done a fantastic job with that. Having been through some other situations like that as a college coach, I've been really, really impressed with that. And I think, through the summer, like you said, this is the same situation for everybody in the league. And we just got to do a great job of coaching our guys every day. Everything's important. Every meeting's important. Every practice is important. And I think our guys understand that. I know they do, because they prepared that way. So they've taken it's a little bit of a change, I'm sure, for a lot of these guys as professional athletes with no preseason games, but they've really stepped up to the challenge and have done a great job preparing.
Steve Wine?
What kind of boss is Coach Flores, and what are the things about him that make you confident he's going to be successful here?
Well, I could tell you this, for myself, one of the things I was most excited about coming here was I had spent some time in Boston. Obviously, I was at Boston College. Coach Flores was a Boston College graduate and was coaching, in New England at the time, and knew a lot of people who knew him very well. Everybody spoke so highly of him, not just as a football coach, but as a person. And for myself and my own family, to this point in the time I've spent here, he's been phenomenal to us, and he's just a great person. Like in that regard, I mean, he cares about people's family. Football is what we do. It's a huge part of all of our lives. It's a huge part of our family's lives. But he understands that, and first and foremost, he understands that as a father, and a husband, that's the most important job all of us have in the world. And I think he does a great job of managing that with himself, with the staff, and with the players. He never loses sight of that. So that, I think, makes him a special guy in that regard.
Armando?
Morning, Coach. So what is your history with Josh Boyer? And if you could share just what are your thoughts about what he's going to bring to the defense this year?
I think so. Coach Boyer and I really got to know each other, excuse me, a little bit better through the interview process, to be honest with you. And I felt a compatibility, in getting the opportunity to speak together, talk about football together. The values that he has and what he believes is important about football, the way you play, the way you build a team, chemistry, toughness, having character. Those things are still really, really important, in the game. And I think guys that believe in those things have a lot of success. So I felt there was a common ground between the two of us, maybe, for lack of a better term. But he's a fiery guy. He's a guy that's going to get after you. He's going to coach hard. And I've learned a ton just being around him. And the same thing, like I said about Coach Flo, he's a good guy. He cares about the right things, and he's going to coach guys hard every day. He's going to coach coaches hard and coach the players hard.
All right, we have time for one more. We'll go to Safid.
Coach, how are you? I wanted to ask, is there a bit of a learning curve for yourself and maybe learning this defense and trying to teach it for the first time? And how do you think players like Jerome Baker and Raekwon McMillan and Kyle Van Noy, they've all played this defense already? Do you think they're maybe a step further ahead in knowing the scheme more than maybe some other players on the team already?
No, I think those guys have done a great job preparing. I think like any season, you're going in, you start back at square one, and you go through the spring, the summer, and right now, obviously, we're in camp. Everybody, gets reacclimated to playing, and learns the system. It gets installed the same way for everybody, but they've done a great job every day in the room of being engaged. Like I said, every meeting means something, and they've prepared like professionals, but they've been great in the meeting with all the other guys. So I think they're doing a good job with that. And in terms of myself, I felt I kind of hit the ground running here. I think everybody, like I said, Coach Boyer did a great job explaining everything in the system. There was a lot of stuff that I came in and had a pretty good feel for by the time I'd already come in. And I felt like, honestly, it was a pretty good transition, and it went seamlessly for me, I could say, at least. So I've enjoyed it, and I think the players have done a great job.